sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
32-yard line.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Whenever he comes in the game, you know exactly what you're going to get. He may not be one of the ultra-talented superstars or anything like that at the quarterback position, but he's a reliable presence in the huddle. He brings a lot of stability to this role, and he is capable of doing his job well and more than giving your team a fighting chance.
Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Amari DiMercato. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run. It's DiMercato. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On the ground, DiMercato. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Now DeMarcado. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And a Cardinal first down.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
That's another Cardinals.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here is Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMarcado. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and short yardage. It's Brissett. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll put Addison in motion. Here's Jones. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And a Vikings first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Ryan right now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. On the return, it's Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cards offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throw it, Brissett. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do is flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
He was defended by
second down.
Williams.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
In motion, Naylor. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle. Picked off by Barry Browning. And the Cardinals will take over here just past the 30.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Play action, and here's Brissett. This one underneath to DeMercado. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. It's an Arizona 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Cardinals.
To throw is Brissett. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's
A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he will get into the end zone. Amari DeMercado. Touchdown, Arizona.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now Ryland for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. They'll begin this drive, 1st and 10. Play action now, it's McCarthy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. A give to Jones, heading right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. because right now they have no answers for this defense.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They'll come up here 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
35-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Now, Jonathan Gannon not sure here about that call, and he wants them to take another look.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Calais, sometime veteran, in there to bring him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
3rd and a long way to go. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Scout now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first.
Cardinals offense and running back Amari DiMercato set to take over once more. To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time.
The defense comes in a cover 2 shell. That means my 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 4th down, it's Matt Hawk to punt. Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things. One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Coverage by Max Melton.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot.
I
think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Cardinals offense and running back Amari DeMercado set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
24-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This pass is caught by Greg Gort. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards.
A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
15. And a Cardinal first down.
Now, it's Brissett. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the Vikings 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing again, Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMercado. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Ivan Pace on the coverage.
So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals going to open up a 17-3 lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. A Good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cody Simon in on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
It is second and 9. On play action, here's McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy set by Josh Sweat.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first
the Cardinals offense and running back Amari DiMercato set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That one caught by Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, here now, third and 5. Now, Brissett. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he's on to punt for the second time. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Now McCarthy. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time.
Cody Simon.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Cards offense and running back Amari DiMercato set to take over once more. Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. This one underneath to DiMercato.
Brissett's pass complete to Amari DiMercato. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Brissett. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Now a 3rd and 2. Brissett gonna throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. To the air again is Brissett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Brissett's pass complete to Greg Dortch.
Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Brissett gonna throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Jacoby Brissett sacked. A loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 3.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
34-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
3rd and 5. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
21 yards.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Higgins sent in motion. In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
3rd and short yardage. It's Brissett. Pushed out to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A loss of 3 yards.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for
formation for the Cardinals.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. They're taken right at the 10-yard line. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Jones to begin this drive. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and 10.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
26 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
They'll put Addison in motion. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
He tried to keep the play alive as long as he could, understanding it's third down, and you've got to buy every second for somebody to unfold, give every opportunity to extend this drive. But I really like the decision at the end. Instead of taking a loss, instead of forcing the ball into a bad coverage look, he throws it away, probably ends the drive, but I don't think there was really anything else left for him to do.
To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
It was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Vikings 10.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. On first and 10, here's Brissett. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Brissett. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, it's Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing again, Brissett. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angles out of bounds. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and a yard. A run. And here's Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1. They're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll try and run for first down with Jones. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So they keep it simple, only a yard to go. Keep it on the ground, trust in your running back, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
On the draw, here's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
3, Jordan Addison. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And no chance to turn and go. That one big for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. To the air once more is McCarthy. Short pass caught by Oliver. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
McCarthy's pass complete to Jordan Addison. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now McCarthy. Comes out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run. It's DiMercato. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Play action, and here's Brissett. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. DeMercado. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals move out to a 24-10 lead.
Vikings 10. Chad Ryland.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is The tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
For T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy, going up top. And that is incomplete.
McCarthy's pass, intended for
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. McBride is the motion man. On the ground, DeMercado. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Now a toss play, running left. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no goal.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a two-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First down.
Now you start thinking situational football, Mike. We're under the 4-minute mark. They've got to go get a score here. Ideally, you want to do it on the plus side of the 2-minute warning, if at all possible.
This one not quite on target.
Intended for
Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Cody Simon on the coverage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. There's Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Cardinals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Cards offense and running back Amari DiMercato set to take over once more. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation, use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run, he'll try the left side now. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun is Brissett. A A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. It's third down and 11.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
We're all set to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
The Cardinals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. McBride is the motion man. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far,
Still 2nd down.
and it draws the flag. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Now Brissett, quick throw, taken in, and it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The Cardinals,
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
10.
Greg and I
First
back
down,
on EA
Arizona.
Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Now they'll run. It's a counter. He is met and dropped. couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This is a 42-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Vikings 10.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.